Alright guys, this week on meal prepping, we are turning a handful of simple ingredients to a star lineup of delicious meals. So let's get started. This is all going to be quick and easy and perfect for any day of the week. Now that we've prepped everything, now we can go ahead and assemble a few things. And we're going to start layering some seasonings, starting with some salt, some minced garlic, some granulated garlic, black pepper, and some pepper flakes. Next, we're going to go ahead and add in the fresh onions that we peeled and chopped up, along with the red peppers or sweet peppers. And some cilantro. Just generous amounts of olive oil. Okay, we're going to give this a quick mix. Get everything like coated with those seasonings. For a weeknight dinner. Have it ready. Cook it on the weekend like I'm doing right now, and then come back to it during the week, warm it up, and dinner is ready. Okay, we're starting off with some garlic in our pan. I'm going to go ahead and add our fish directly on top of this. some more seasoning on there. Some granulated garlic, black pepper, chili flakes. Turn my heat off for a little bit so we don't brown my fish. Some smoked paprika. And some Old Bay, which goes perfect with fish. And salt, of course. On, and we're going to deglaze with a little bit of vegetable stock. To make sure it's not catching in the bottom. I'm getting all of those flavors from the garlic and shallots off the pan. Some coconut milk. Actually, first let's put in some Dijon mustard. And of coconut milk. Let that poach for a little bit. Then we made some orzo pasta earlier, so we're gonna go ahead and place this gently on our pasta with our sauce and finish it in the oven. Okay, we have our pasta from earlier. We're gonna go ahead and gently place our fish on top of the pasta. Some spinach that I'm just going to tuck on the side. A bit more, tuck over here. Just the rest of it on this side. Right here. Got some tomatoes. And our sauce. Ooh, it's kind of heavy. Awesome. Next we have some beets. I'm simply gonna clean them and put them in the oven. Once they're roasted, then we could slice them up. That could be eaten on a salad with some arugula and some goat cheese or feta cheese, whatever you prefer, but these are some nice looking beets. We're gonna wash them and roast them. Okay, now that our beets are all washed, I'm going to go directly in the pan. I'm going to keep them whole, just the way they are. That's how I normally do it, and it works out fine. And then once it's roasted, we could just take a tissue and peel all the skins off, and it will be delicious. I'm going to wrap it up tight so air is not seeping in. This goes in the oven. Alright, next we are making beef stew. I'm just gonna chop up some carrots big chunks so they don't melt quickly. And I have one yellow sweet pepper. Remove the seeds. And we're going to chop this up as well into chunks. This, however, will probably melt, but that's okay. I'm looking for the flavors from this. Ooh, cat's trying to run away. Add in some tomato paste, some crushed pepper, our onions, give it a mix. Take up the onions like this. Now let's go ahead and add in our beef. Some more garlic. We're going to do granulated garlic this time. Hot pepper. And some paprika. Go ahead and get some hot water going. pan and let it steam down for a bit. Cover this and let it cook down. Okay, our chicken is steamed down. All the water is burnt out from the bottom. Ooh, get some seasoning in there. This is a, I guess you could say, Caribbean style of cooking this chicken. But we're going to start with some tomato paste, some salt, some garlic, pepper, salt, pepper, regular seasoning, and I'm going to do some cashew. So we're using some cassava cashew. And because we have a small amount of chicken, we just need a little bit. So not too much. Maybe a little bit more. Get all of that out. And some scallions. A nice big handful of scallions. Spoon over. It turns better. Feel that goodness in the bottom of the pan. We're going to put a little bit of water and let everything come together. Now we're going to cover it and let it cook down for a little bit longer. We want a little bit of water, not too much. You could also add some potatoes in here if you'd like, some carrots, or the canned green peas. This is looking good. We're going to cover it back and let it cook down so our chicken is cooked all the way. We have our beef stew that is still going. Mushroom fried rice. I'm going to start off with some olive oil and some sesame oil. shallots and some jalapenos. And next I went ahead and add in some assorted mushroom. We had some shiitake, some lion's mane, oyster mushroom. Unfortunately, I didn't record adding that in, but that's what we got going on. Okay, now it's time to add in our rice. A little bit more sesame oil, and soy sauce, and today I'm going to add some cilantro in it and some scallions, but you could add parsley. You pretty much add whatever you want to add into your fried rice. That's good. Okay, now that all of that is finished, we're going to make a quick little dressing for our sweet potato, which is olive oil, lemon, cilantro, some fresh thyme, salt and pepper of course, and some paprika. And we're just going to go ahead and gently glaze this over our sweet potato. And to finish all of this off, we're going to go ahead and sprinkle some brown sugar and then place this back in the oven so we could get all of that sugar melted onto our sweet potato. And pretty much that is it for these meals. Everything came out perfect, as you could see, vibrant. There's a mixture of everything. So you guys, let me know what you think when you try these recipes. Tag me in your posts if you do. And as always, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and Ayden and I will see you on the next one.